Permitting in the city of San Diego and throughout California can be extremely frustrating. Oftentimes, this is the hardest phase of the projects. You can almost be certain that the building department will throw some curveballs your way. There's basically three steps to this phase. You have intake, review, and issuance. The intake phase is where we submit our documents to the city, and the city will do a pre check to make sure we have all of the required documents. You have to upload all of the documents through a proprietary portal, which we have an account for. But some municipalities outside of the city of San Diego still require paper submittals. So we have to print and hand deliver multiple sets to the building departments. Once the project is uploaded, then you move into the review stage. And this is the most challenging part of permitting. So in this step, the plans will be routed to all of the departments who will be reviewing your project. So there's going to be at least six, sometimes as many as 12 different departments who will review the project. None of these departments communicate with each other, and they will all issue their written comments for the project. Oftentimes, some departments are late with their comments, so it can become very difficult to schedule when we're going to receive these comments and when we're going to begin our revisions. But once they're all received, we can begin revisions. Sometimes that is a very simple process, but oftentimes that requires coordinating with our consultants and revising the design to meet the requirements of the building department. Once we complete the revisions and answer all of the comments in writing, we re-upload and submit again, and that is one cycle. Most projects will go through 2 or 3 cycles. If there's any conflict with the way we have designed the project and the way the building department is interpreting the code, because we're working off the same code, well, oftentimes that can take weeks to resolve. The department is notoriously poor at communicating. For the team, oftentimes they're looked at as an adversarial relationship. This is a shame because it really should be more of a collaboration. The purpose of the permit is to make the building safer for everybody. And that's why you have a plan check process on the front end. And then afterwards, you have an inspection process. But what we see in San Diego is we see extended permit times, often taking about 8 months to complete the permitting process. The final step of permitting is what's called the issuance phase. And in this step, to basically settle up all of the invoices that are going to become tied to your project, due to make payments to the building department, but also the school districts, the sewer and water district, and potentially other districts. You also have to settle up any affordable housing contracts that are required for your project. This can take a few weeks, as you can imagine. Once that is complete, then the permit can be issued. And at this point, we would set up a virtual meeting with our clients and we do a quick orientation about what kind of permit was issued, how it was issued, how to use the permit, and how to make sure you stay in compliance with the permit that was issued.